teachers had gotten arrested in class. She had been Snapchatting a student inappropriate pictures. We later found out that she was kissing him in her class during free period.
This is true. This happened at high school too.
And
it was our volleyball coach.
Was it?
Oh, wait, no, I know this one's true because it happened at Kate's school.
Why does this keep happening?
It happened at my school too.
What?
I swear.
Can I talk about what happened this morning?
Oh,
I don't even know.
no.
I'm buckling up for this one.
This is a sad story.
I can talk about it.
Yeah, but
Oh!
beware.
Welcome back to the LOL podcast, recorded in front of a live studio audience. Yeah, see, because there's two of them, so that makes, what's that called?
Double.
We need to get them an applause sign.
We're practically
An
SNL.
applause sign.
Just
Have you guys ever seen that?
Yes.
Like, and when things are recorded in front of a live studio audience, they have a sign that says applause, and
I'm not kidding. We
they
went
push
to
the button.
I've been to multiple live show filmings, like Deal or No Deal, Price is Right, and like they always have those signs, and I don't know why, but I listen. Like,
I know, the
You're like-
applause
you're like-
signs turn on, and it's like,
and then they're like,
Woo!
no more applause, and they're like, and then they hold up a sign, they're like, oohs and ahs. You're like, oh, ah.
I think we should have that for here. That way, also, when we say a joke that's not funny, we can be like, laugh.
Hey,
And everybody's like,
Are you trying to look like Maverick or something? What's your head down?
what the?
Kate
Sorry
went
about
shopping recently.
what the? Her hat says sorry about my husband.
What the heck is that supposed to be?
Guys, I was just trying to be mysterious.
I'm gonna get a hat that matches it and say, put it on my husband's tab.
What the?
Say it louder. No, I got this hat.
funny.
I don't wear hats, but this one really spoke volumes to me. So I purchased it on your credit card. And then I came home, and Cash was looking at her credit card statement, and he was like, why have you been spending so much money at Altered State?
Yeah, this is a true story. This happened this week. I said, why is so much money spent at Ultra State and 5 different transactions on 5 days?
Oh my gosh! Wait, did you figure out why your credit card bill was so high?
No, I still can't figure it out.
We were looking at our credit card statement, and he was literally like,
Don't say. Don't.
I'm gonna say it was like double ours though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was like,
congratulations.
I was like, why is mine and Kate's credit
know
card
what, you
bill
ever
double? You be quiet. You be quiet. I was like, why is mine and Kate's credit card bill double Mav and Kenzie's? Because we live in the same house and kind of drive like the same cars and kind of do like everything the same.
The same.
I would
The
argue
only factor is I'm married to Kate.
I'd argue me and Kinsey even have more hobbies. Like,
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening there, but there
Well-
is one key factor that I'm coming to the conclusion of.
I can defend myself actually. First of all, maybe Maverick.
What?
Maybe did you ever think about maybe we're just more generous than you? and
I
we
knew
just
she was gonna do that. She always
Maybe.
Donate.
Oh,
Who-
please no.
Kate
That
does-
looks like
Kate
freaking.
does
No,
buy
no.
a lot of gifts.
Who donates on a credit card?
No, that's what she blamed it on. I said, "Why do we spend so much money?" She said, "Those are all donations." I'm like,
To herself?
donations to Altered State? What?
Sometimes.
And she's
hey,
like,
it's a
no.
faith-based company. I want to support small businesses.
Donations to her sister,
Small.
buying gifts for her sister from Altered State. That's not a donation.
Hey,
It's called a spending problem.
I oftentimes pay for people's dinner.
What, like your own?
That's like $50.
Hey, I know like 2 weeks ago I bought Harper's dinner.
That's like $7.
No, it was actually like 15, 16.
Dang.
You eating?
I told you.
Hey!
Maybe.
Wait,
I
what
know that if Mav and Harper were at Chipotle, Mav would just be like, they'd be like together or separate. Mav would be like, separate? Are you kidding me? Or he'd be like, Harper, you got this?
No, that's not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I bought Harper's Chipotle once
That's
when we went.
crazy.
Wow.
That's why.
No, Mav
yeah.
used to go buy stuff. Like, before him and I were dating, and he was just in the friend group, if it was like 3 girls with him, he would buy all their meals.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's just
Everybody.
called. That's not
That's
called
so
being.
bad.
That's not donations. That's called being a player.
That's just like trying to impress the girls.
I'll get all of them.
and
Okay,
then he's
1,
like
2, 3,
checking
4,
his account to
all
make
of
sure
them.
it's not overdrawn afterwards.
He's like, why is this not going through?
Do y'all ever feel like a dog, like when you don't shave your legs and you just like pet
I feel like a
yourself?
dog all the time.
Pet
Right.
yourself.
I just got that dog in
I
me.
mean, like.
No, but you know when you're wearing, shorts and you haven't shaved your legs and you can like feel the wind blowing through.
Ooh.
I mean, like, I
Disgusting.
haven't gotten that far into not shaving, but like, I can
Oh,
see where
it's
you're
just
going.
me,
I
my
think
bad.
Gerald
Hey,
was
hey!
disgusting.
Speaking of shaving legs, y'all know. Fun fact: Maverick used to shave his legs.
Oh, this is true.
I did.
Please don't.
Did you know that,
Stop
Ken?
telling
He
me
did.
these stories.
Dude, he'd wear like
Yeah.
his like
It's
jean
embarrassing.
shorts that were like this
I-
short and he'd shave his legs.
I mean,
hated
think
my
about
hair.
it. Homeboy was in the shower, leg popped up, being like,
I hated
That's so
leg hair when
I
I
mean,
first started
think
growing
about
it.
that.
I still hate it, but I've gotten more
What
used to
age
it.
are we talking?
It's just like it's so disturbing.
probably
to look
like
at. Really look at that.
17.
Okay, if you're still using complicated apps to send money, you're doing too much. Cash App makes it super simple. It's fast, easy to use, and actually fun. You can customize your payment with emoji stickers and even backgrounds. Yes, I have paid someone back with the dinosaur emoji before, and I don't regret it, all right? I started using Cash App to split many things. I've paid for dance lessons. I've literally used Cash App for like a million things. And honestly, I haven't looked back. Setup takes less than a minute. It's super clean, super quick, and way more fun than typing in someone's name 5 times just to pay them back. And the cool thing, Cash App looks out for you. If anything seems weird or off about a payment, it'll give you a heads up before you send the money. That's an extra layer of security, and we love that. Also, let's be real, there's just something nice about having one app that does what you need without all the extra steps. It just works. Now, here's the part you don't want to miss. For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code, LOLPod, in your profile, and send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Let's go.
18.
It's
His
not.
hairs are inflamed.
Yeah, man, that's called a man leg.
Nah, it's gross.
You wanted your legs to look like
But-
the girls? Why would
Cash,
you want
I
that?
please
listen, I
protect
did it-
my peace and stop telling me these things about
No,
my
no, no.
husband.
I realized I don't know how women shave their legs because one, that takes like an hour and a half. And
Dude,
two,
dude, I just shaved my armpit hair, man, and that
Why
is-
did you shave your armpit
yeah.
hair?
it was freaking.
No, I don't
Yo,
shave
what?
it. Sorry, I trim it.
Yeah.
Can you
I keep
smell
it-
my
I
finger?
keep it trimmed because if not, you know, it'd be
Why
sticking out
is
of
your
these sleeves
finger
right here.
crooked?
Just
Smell my finger.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
why do you?
Wait,
want
go
to
like this, Harper. Look, her finger is crooked.
Oh wow.
well,
Oh,
thanks
it
for
is
pointing out
crooked.
her flaws.
Wow.
Sorry.
Do you
No.
want us to smell it because it's the self-tanner?
Honestly, I
Because
bet this
Kate be wearing self-tanner at night, and that thing stinks.
Smell it.
Dang.
No, I don't want to smell your finger. I
Actually,
don't know where
that's
that's been.
crazy. Cash comes into bed last night smelling like a freaking semi truck, and then he has the
What?
Oh,
audacity.
no, don't say I smelled like a semi-truck, okay?
What
Because
does that smell
crazy.
like?
I
Burnt
just went through
rubber?
the car wash about 30 seconds before that. So, and car wash is the shower, by the
It's okay.
way.
Sometimes I smell like a.
No, I didn't smell like a semi-truck, though. I literally just went and took a shower with soap, and I come and sit in bed, and she just insults me back because I sit down, and I was like, man, you kind of smell again. And she was like, what? And I was like, it's your self-tanner. And then she goes, I don't have any on. I was like, oh.
You want to know
I was
why?
like,
Oh god.
I've actually,
Oh, that's
I've
not
actually
good.
cut this out of my life now because
Self-tanner?
no, gosh, no.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Y'all dare me to
No.
self-tan half my body?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
do it.
I'll do it.
Wait,
I'll pull that
do
ultra
your
dark
face
too.
too.
I'll do it for
Too.
12 days in a row, like 12 days at Christmas.
No, can I defend myself? I don't smell. I was trying to find non-toxic beauty products because my hormones are off balance, and I read a lot of things that the body products you use will cause like hormone imbalances. So I switched to non-toxic. But the non-toxic ones, the body lotion I was using, it didn't smell too good, and I was really
Right.
sad. And the deodorant didn't either. I was starting to smell weird from it, so I had to stop. So I guess I'll just forever be imbalanced hormonally.
My hormones are
What the-
imbalanced too. Don't worry.
Why
I'm
don't y'all
sorry.
just find balance?
I
mean, like I
try.
try, but like
I fall
it just
over
doesn't
too
work.
much.
It's just what?
What?
Yeah, no, unfortunately, non-toxic beauty products were making me smell funky, so I went back to toxic beauty because it smells better.
Listen, I'm just telling y'all, me and Cash, our hormones are great, and we don't put any makeup, and
Your
we put
hormones are
we put
terrible.
very little cleaner on our body, and it's
Ugh.
good for you. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you know, one time I even watched a TikTok and it said no shampoo is good for you. It's called no poo
What?
is
What?
the trend. And no,
No poo.
this is a real thing. It's called no poo. And apparently if you go with no poo for about no, I'm being for real.
No poo.
I'm being dead serious. Stop laughing at me, please. No, this is a seriously
Wait,
health
wait.
hazard.
Actually, though, how long do you go without poo for? Because I am actually wondering because I go without poo for a while. I'm serious.
Wait, which poo are you
This is
talking
supposed
about?
to be a health,
Shampoo.
a health thing.
Shampoo, not like
Okay.
the actual.
Not a
poo.
joke.
Okay.
I can't go an hour without pooing. So.
Oh, okay.
No, but seriously, the no poo trend. Apparently, if you go and do not wash your hair at all for like 6 months, then you don't have to wash your hair ever.
No.
What?
No.
It's true.
No,
It'll
not
cure
true.
dandruff. It'll cure everything. So yeah, I'm in the testing phase.
You're in the no poo era.
I'm in the
How
trial
many
era.
days has it been?
Huh?
How many days has it been?
307.
Listen, I'll be honest. I've seen a
That's
lot
not
of
trial
homeless
error.
people, and I got a feeling their hair does not look like it's good.
Why are you laughing, Mav?
I have so many reasons to be laughing, but the first one is
Just tell us the first reason.
well. First off,
No, the
earlier, okay,
Third.
it's like okay,
I don't-
Cash's self-tan is not gonna work. If you
What?
try to
That's not
self-tan
why you were
half
laughing.
your body.
We all know why
It's-
you were laughing.
Well, you asked for the third reason.
Why were you laughing? Yeah,
Which-
you did ask for the third reason, which was kind of odd. I don't know why you asked for that one.
Well, I
What's the
wanna
first?
I don't remember anymore. I went through all of them. No, but your self-tanner, you really should do half your body. I am a little concerned how you're going to get it exactly down the middle every night.
That's Kate. He's not gonna do it.
Dude, I've tried. You know how some girls are like, oh, it's self-tan night. My husband's going to help tan my back. Cash doesn't help me. I tried. I was like, one time, Kay, can you self-tan my back? I can't reach. He was like,
My sister usually helps me self-tan my
I'm
back.
scared he's going to get it streaky, too.
Same with my
What?
sister. She literally walks in and she like runs out because I'm naked. I don't know why. I'm like, don't know why I'm that scary naked. But like,
Dude, why? Everyone does that to me too.
I know. I just
Every
don't
time I walk
understand.
outside.
Like, it's just weird. But wait, what?
What?
Outside? Okay.
Huh?
Anyways, but yeah, my sister like she streaks my back, and then when tickets are officially on sale for our world tour.
Oh, go get your tickets at the LOLpodcast.net.
Yes, you guys have to hurry before they sell out.
Yes, link is in the description. Get your ticket. Yeah, we're going on a world tour.
She sees. Never mind.
Yeah, I know
Hey.
what you're saying.
I have a random question. We were talking about hormone imbalance, and this has absolutely nothing to do with this, but the word balance triggered my brain, and I went down a rabbit hole.
I have really good balance.
Let's
Okay.
see it.
Harper, since you're a flyer, did you ever practice on like corn cans?
For sure.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, hold
Like
on.
hands?
Kenzie, what in the hillbilly
She's
gymnastics
like,
gymnasium did you
I
go
was
to?
training for cheer. I
Alrighty,
stood on
folks,
corn.
today we're going to
I
do
did.
a corn balance practicing.
But you can only do it on a can of sweet cream corn.
I need a can right now.
No, we really don't need
But
to see
we're
the
gonna
corn
practice with
balancing.
the hydro jug. But I used to put my corn.
You sure? Whoa! You sure that's gonna hold you? I don't know if I stand on that.
Rude. Okay.
Those can hold up semi trucks.
Oh well, then you should
Actually?
be fine then.
I might be a little worried.
Sometimes I use green bean cans, so don't worry. It was not just corn on a hillbilly.
Okay.
But I would stand up. Okay, this is not.
All
Gonna
right,
work.
you better impress us.
This is too tall. It's not gonna work.
Too
No,
tall.
it should work.
Here, you can use me instead.
What?
No,
You're
no,
not really
no,
saying
no.
can,
You.
Kate.
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh, that might work.
It's just not funny.
That's not anything like a can of corn.
Okay. I would definitely.
Wait, I would have popped your
I
back.
could feel her spine moving down.
Dude, Kate just dies.
But I used to stand on the can of corns like this and like. I'm sorry.
Were you impressed with that live studio audience?
Okay, but now you.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
thank you. And there was no sign.
There's the
Dude,
applause.
I real life just planked again.
But
What are the
yeah.
odds? I planked like twice.
Dude, I saw some video on TikTok. I don't know. I forgot what it was now, but it was a picture of Kate laying down.
It was mine. It was my video I posted. It was
Oh
so
yeah, that
funny.
was you. And somebody commented POV Kate's planking,
It was
and
so
all Kate was doing was laying down. It was like Kate's trying to plank right now.
That video actually got banned off of TikTok, I think.
What?
I posted 3 videos that were very similar, but that one video where it was like very obvious Kate was face down on the ground got banned from TikTok for, it was like underage sexual content.
What?
And I was like, what?
I hate when that happens to me.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I get banned on TikTok all the time.
For underage sexual content?
No, not
Okay.
that. No, like, one time, it did say I was too attractive, so they banned me. I was getting too many
Shut
followers.
up.
Too many
Oh my
likes,
gosh, somebody did
too many
say.
shares.
Somebody did comment on my video. You might get banned for being too pretty.
Did you?
Oh.
No. Okay. Also, I
It's
do.
like, but it could have
It
happened.
could have happened. I mean, like they gave me a warning.
There was like stuff in the air that was saying.
It was saying like I
That's
could
what
have
they
been banned.
saying these days.
What?
That's what
What?
they saying.
Wait, so did you stand on anything?
Stand on
Irregular?
anything? I mean, like I've stood on like
business.
actually, yeah. I stood on business. But I do want to like talk about how much fun the live shows are. Oh,
Oh, well, they're like a lot of fun. Oh,
right.
Dude,
Yeah.
you threw me off with that. The last like 2 months, Harper has this thing she does where she goes, "How about we do this?" Oh,
Before, when
And
she's
every
like,
time it throws me off, I'm like, are you gonna finish your sentence?
Is it
but
not
it's like,
funny?
it is like the end of the sentence.
Right.
She just, instead of like a period, she goes, oh.
Oh.
Instead of like a
It's like,
period.
I would like to go to the grocery store. Oh. I'm like, what?
Wait, sorry. Did you have something else to say? Oh no.
And oh, but
No.
oh.
Right. No. Okay. Awesome. No,
It's
that's
kinda
how
like
I talk.
that one trend. Remember that? And I ooh.
It kind
You
of
guys remember
stresses
that?
me out sometimes.
When I talk like that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, it stresses
Um,
me out too sometimes. I'm like, oh no.
It's just that's
She's
how.
exploding.
I'm gonna get acne from the stress.
That's how me and my best friend talk to each other, and
I
some
don't think
people.
y'all really communicate.
No, some people adapt to it so easily. Like Harper,
No.
she adapted to it so easily because I was like, hi.
You mean our live studio audience?
Yes.
Yeah.
She adapted very she adapted to it so well. I was like, because like I'm so weird when I come in and I'm so awkward that it's just like so painful to watch. So I'm
It
like,
is.
I know.
No,
like,
every time I see Harper
No,
and she
it's
hangs
not.
out with another girl, dude, they literally, I'm not even kidding, this is their conversation. Ready, Mav?
Okay,
You be Harper, I'll be the other girl.
so
yeah,
hi.
yeah,
You're like,
oh,
like you're so fine.
oh,
Like,
yeah, you know, I was gonna say, oh,
You're missing a very important phrase.
okay, well, right. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
right.
gonna-
Right.
Oh, right.
yeah,
Um,
oh,
no,
right.
for sure. I'm sure.
yeah,
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
missing the most
maybe.
important phrase. I feel like every other sentence she's like, I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah,
I'm
she
gonna
does
go.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, I feel like that's like how I talk now, you know, and I'm gonna like support myself through it.
Yeah, when we're on stage on tour, that's all our
Like,
everybody's
hi.
like, is the mic going out? What's
Like,
happening?
okay, be so honest. Is it not funny? Like I like when I do this, like it is. Okay, thank you. Like okay, when I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah, see, that stresses me out.
Okay, like if it's like an
Stressed
awkward
right now.
if it's like an awkward situation and you're like trying to get out of it, but like be funny, you're like,
Yeah, but you just do it when anyone's like, "Hey, so you want a drink?"
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's like,
Like, is
I
that
don't
not
know.
funny? I really thought it was
Does she
funny.
want a drink? I
Like,
don't know.
that's what I want to do to the people at the live shows, but like maybe they might get uncomfortable and like run away. I don't know.
They'll be uncomfortable. I promise.
Wait,
I
do
know.
you guys remember? I don't know why. I fall asleep at night thinking about this.
Right.
When we did our live shows, we had like our little mic set, or at least the New York one, we had our mic set. Do you guys remember your number? Because I remember mine.
Yeah, I
don't.
was 1.
I was 3.
I
I
was
think I was
4.
5.
I was 2.
I was 4.
Wow! Bravo!
Everybody
clap,
remembered it?
everybody.
Well,
Our
no,
live
I
audience
just
is going,
kinda did the
"Oh,
math.
our
Live
live
audience
with
left.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of just went with it. Like I, you know. Like,
Well, I'm
they were
gonna
like-
guess if you were 1, I do think that would probably make Maverick 2, and I would be 3, and you'd be 4, which would make you 5.
I was 5.
Which would make you 4 and you 5.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
because
you,
I
Jade,
do
for that
remember me being
clarification.
4 because 4 is my favorite number.
I feel like now I'm like sentimentally attached to the number 3 microphone.
Yeah.
Are you
Dude,
gonna try to
nothing
take it
ma-
from me? He's plotting it right now.
What? No, I'm not.
Mav, I will rip it out of your pocket.
What the?
Mhm.
Don't touch the pocket.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, fine.
You can't
Nothing
do it
made
like
me
me.
feel more like Justin Bieber, man.
I was about to say, I could
Yeah.
see you in your era, right?
Dude.
Like, I could
When-
see. As soon as Cash put the microphone on the first time backstage, he was like,
I
this
am
was him, this was him.
JB.
He literally put it on. He's like,
Dude. No, the microphones go like this. and
whoa,
then
whoa.
I did that. And then it
Yeah,
goes like this, and
yeah.
it comes around. And we stepped on stage. I was like,
Like,
I
yo,
know.
what's up, New
I was
York?
like, friends say hi, my birthday.
No,
He
I
was all
remember.
just
I remember looking at Cash backstage, and he like was putting on his microphone, and then he looked up, and he went, "Let's do it."
I did not say that. I did not say that. That is bull
You
crap.
said it to yourself.
That's so inspirational.
You said it to nobody. You went. Let's go.
he was like, let's do this thing.
Looking at have y'all seen those videos where it's like POV when something happens in your life and you look at the invisible camera and it's like, and like nothing's there.
Yeah.
Cash does break the fourth wall every once in a while and just look into like nothing and say something.
I do talk to myself a lot.
I
Sometimes
do too.
Like
I
we're
talk
at
to myself in the
volleyball
car.
and he's like looking over this way and he's just like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. I'm like, who are you talking to? There's nobody there.
Listen, I get it from my mom. Dude, my mom, she still does it to
I feel
this
like you
day.
say that every day.
No,
My
listen.
mom.
I get from my mom. I get from my
Sometimes, like the other day, we were at my parents' house, and she's in the kitchen, and I'm not kidding. I never seen someone that talks to themselves so loudly. She's in the kitchen, and I think she's having a conversation with someone. She's like, "Yeah, and I see them, and then do this, and I'm like, Mom, are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just talking to myself." Like, what's happening?
Cash does do that. He looks like he's summoning spirits or something when he's planning a video, especially like
Hey,
an
are you
intro.
about to make fun of my Twitch?
We'll be planning an intro, and we're like, okay, so we're gonna say, today we're gonna be busting 100 myths in
And he
24
goes,
hours.
Today.
And Cash will be like, I don't like it. I think it needs to be like, and he'll just walk
Oh,
around.
I
He's
know.
like,
I know what you
"Today
mean.
we're gonna be-"
He does do that, but he'll be like glitching. He'll be like, but sometimes when he's like repeating it to
his
himself,
eye like starts going like.
he does that. But then sometimes he'll like stop. He'll be like, today we're gonna.
Yeah, sometimes he gets the hand motions and like
we're
even the steps.
And
like,
he
he's
does
just
like he like
he's like,
redoes it.
Today we're gonna.
I know. No,
Today
no.
we're gonna be going.
But he's whispering. He's not saying it. He's like, today we're gonna.
Yes.
No, I just go. Today we're gonna be busting 100. Today we're.
That's
Today
exactly-
we're going to be busting 100. Today we're gonna be busting one.
But look at his
We're gonna be
face.
busting 100.
Imagine.
You gotta say it in your head, man.
Actually, no. The other day, he's upstairs doing a voiceover, and I hear him talking, and he's just sitting on the couch by himself, and there's a mic right here, and he's just like, today I'm gonna be.
And he like starts hitting himself.
no, dude.
And he's talking to himself.
I want to pop up a voiceover. If we can find it, we'll pop it up on camera. I just saw me doing a voiceover. So sometimes on videos, we'll do a voiceover of the video. And I just saw one in real life without cutting the camera audio of me doing it. Dude, I'm not kidding. It looked like I was doing some magic stuff.
That's what I
dude.
said. You look like you're summoning something.
We gotta pop this up. I was like, what? 100. And I was like, what am I doing? And my eyes were
you're, like,
closed.
preaching,
I literally closed my eyes and I'm like, well, we need to make sure that we are. And I was like, what was that?
You're so passionate about it. It's like you're preaching like the
Have
president
you
of the
ever like
gospel or
cried into the
something.
mirror to yourself and then started laughing because how ugly you look? Like you're like,
What?
and then you like look at yourself and you're like,
Get it together. Yeah, it's happened before.
all right, I was just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just want to go.
I'll go. I'll head out. That's what I do
Just
every
go.
time. Like every time each podcast ends, I'm like, can I go now?
She levitates out of here quicker than anybody I've ever seen.
Quicker
before.
than speed.
Yeah.
I can levitate.
No, you can't. Please don't fart.
Please jump up. No. Okay. What the?
Ew.
What is he doing?
It's already
Ready?
getting, it's already getting weird.
She
Oh,
was-
You're disgusting.
what?
Whoa.
She was a
he was
fairy.
levitating.
Yeah, you guys like that? Look, get a nice zoom in. Ready?
Dude, put your socks on.
You why take your socks off in the first place?
Oh.
Oh,
That's
boy.
icy.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys
Everybody
like
look.
that?
3, 2, 1, look.
You know what's crazy? You actually didn't get me somehow.
Yeah, me
Y'all have to hit your necks. Hit your necks. Right?
You don't hit
I
your
didn't-
Oh,
own neck.
No, yes, you do. Okay, then I'll hit it for
No,
them.
no.
I mean, you have to hit your neck.
Dude,
Right?
You know what-
You know who you remind me of?
Me?
We've been
A
watching. Well, that too.
What?
We've been watching Queen's Gambit, and you
Okay.
look like the girl off of there.
No,
she
she
does
does
not.
not.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
do.
kidding
Wait,
me?
first of all, why
Just
you?
because she has red hair.
Queen's
wow.
Gambit.
I mean, that
So
could be the
pretty.
factor that I'm thinking of.
What's her name?
No.
I need to learn. Queen's Gambit. I surprisingly have
that's it.
Googled absolutely nothing about it, and we're halfway through. Let's see.
Well, can
Let's
you
do
look
some
her up for me?
googling.
Look up just the main character in Queen's
Anya
Gambit.
Taylor
Main
Joy.
character Queen's Gambit.
It's Anya.
Gambit.
But she has blonde hair right now, and she has red hair.
When
Yeah.
she has red hair. No, she still doesn't look like.
If Harper cut
She's
her,
a mouse.
That's
What?
She's so pretty.
highly
She's
disturbing.
a mouse. No,
Honestly.
No, she's so pretty.
No, everyone's an animal and she's a mouse.
Yeah.
What?
She's very pretty. I'm
She's
flattered
very
that you would say that about me.
Yeah, Cash is definitely an alligator.
dude.
What? I mean, usually it's like
I thought
before
the
it's like,
options.
isn't
I
it
thought
like,
the options were mouse and turtle.
I
Wasn't
thought
that
it was
the options?
mouse, deer, rabbit, and
There is
rat.
no mouse.
Have y'all heard
Cash
that
is an
theory?
alligator.
No, it's rat and turtle. That's what it is.
No, it's frog and rat.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's frog and rat. Have you heard that theory where it's like one you either look like a frog or a rat?
Yeah.
Cash
So
looks like
Cash
a frog.
looks like a frog. Kate looks like a rat. Like in the night. No, in a good way though. Kinsey looks like a frog. You look like a
I
rat.
do?
I look like a frog.
I don't feel like any of these are good options.
No, I mean it's a good
Yeah, no matter
option.
what you called me, I was like, hey, why'd you give me that one?
I feel good being a rat. I don't
Is
want to be
it
a
because we
frog.
have big eyes that we're frogs?
No,
Well,
it's
low-key, the
Mac
prince
and
was
Kay
a
have
frog.
skinnier faces. and
It's
yeah.
like it's like do you have a point to your nose, like kind of like
Or you circle like a frog.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to be an animal. I think I want to stay a girl.
What?
I want to be a boy.
I mean, you can be a
Well.
girl, right?
That works.
what?
Rats are girls.
Hey, we've been playing volleyball.
Wait, can I talk about
Yeah.
what happened this morning?
Yeah, it's
What
a
happened this
tragedy
morning?
actually.
What
I don't
happened?
know if
Oh,
you
I don't even know what
no.
happened.
I was at school.
Oh,
so I don't
no.
know.
Wait, what?
was actually
I'm
so-
buckling up for this one.
This is a sad story.
Yeah.
I can talk about it.
Yeah, but
Oh.
beware.
Oh my! I know what you're talking about.
Oh, this no, this is
Or-
bad.
This is sad actually. I don't know if you want to hear it.
I'm sitting at our kitchen table eating breakfast, and our kitchen table is right next to the back door. So I'm sitting there just eating my bacon, and I look up and Stella's standing at the back door, and our back door is glass. And so I can see her, and she looks like she's smiling, but like Stella has like floppy cheeks, and her cheeks are like out to here. And
She
I'm
looks like a chipmunk.
yeah, I'm like,
You're like, I was like, what? I was like, did your dog touch a porcupine or something?
yeah, I was like,
That would
what
have
is
been
wrong?
better.
I would love it. What? It would have.
Yeah,
I was
just
like,
wait.
What happened was a
She
tragedy.
looks like she's smiling, is my first thought. And Maverick was like, no, she looks like she's fat. What's wrong with her face? And I was like, what the heck?
It's kind of like
Nah,
that
she
one
just
time,
ate too much.
that one time something bad happened to Stella and her face got saggy, but she's better now.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the time I was over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her face was like this.
Wait,
It was
finish
like-
the story.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, I see her. I'm like, what the heck? And so I open the door. I'm like, Stella, what is wrong with you? And she just opens her mouth and goes, bleh. And then she's like, like wagging her tail as fast. And I look down. I'm like, what is that? Y'all, it was a baby it was a baby rabbit, like this big.
It was so sad.
And it was alive. It was like kicking its little feet. She
Oh.
didn't hurt it at all. She just picked it up in her mouth and brought it to us
Maybe
inside.
she knew that the rabbit needed help.
Did you help it?
No, I think she definitely probably hurt the rabbit.
Yeah, because if you like
No,
put
no,
something
she
in your
didn't
mouth-
hurt it. There was no puncture. Well, the only thing that would have hurt
Well.
it, the only thing that would have hurt it is whenever she opened her mouth and it hit the floor really hard. That might
It's
have
like
hurt
she
it.
brought it to us as an offering. She's like, I have brought you gifts.
Yeah, it really was. Because she
Dropped
didn't
it.
even want to keep it. She literally like set it at my feet and was like, "I'm proud of myself, Mom." And I was like, "Oh no, you're a psychopath."
No, it was more
Yeah.
like she was at the door. She's like, you're not gonna believe this.
Hey, you gonna look what I got. You gonna look at this. Look what I got. Come on, son.
She opened it. She was like, isn't that crazy? I found that thing.
Mav did rehabilitate it though.
Yeah, he found the little rabbit nest with the little rabbit fur and he put it back there. So
Wait,
hopefully,
was there more rabbits?
No,
No.
it was the only one.
Oh,
so
no, she got all of them?
no, she didn't.
Well, she did. She did. When she first got here, she got all of them.
Oh, those, yeah.
Yeah. Before Stella was here, we had like a bunch of rabbits in our yard, and we didn't have honey either. So the rabbits lived like just in
Happy,
our
peaceful
backyard.
lives.
They were so peaceful. And then Stella started annihilating the village. And so now
But
there's
she's
no more
learned
rabbits.
now.
Yeah,
Now
she was like a
knows they're
Viking,
friends.
dude.
Dude,
Now
she
she
was.
do.
She was like, what did she do? There was one morning one night she came to the back door and you were like, Stella, what are you eating? She was like,
Oh, it was a massacre.
yeah.
But
was
that she
bad.
didn't
was
bring
really
it to us
sad.
that time. That time there was like a family of 5
It was
all over
really
the yard.
sad.
And I was
Y'all
like,
ever see those Viking movies or like those medieval movies where like
No.
like the prince and them all like come into like a little village and they just start burning the entire village and you're like, oh, why you gotta do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Stella with the rabbits. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, there was one day, and it was a spring. It was in the spring, and all the baby bunnies. She had found multiple nests, and there's just bodies all over the yard.
Yeah.
She was just like
Yeah.
walking through it in slow mo, like I did it.
man,
It
this
was
is
so
gruesome.
sad.
Let's move
It was
on.
bad.
It was so sad. We don't see very many rabbits, and unfortunately, the baby rabbit that caught a stray this morning just landed in the wrong yard.
Oh, baby
Yeah.
rabbit.
I
Yeah.
wonder, do you think
Wait.
Honey would attack a rabbit if she had the chance?
No.
No, I think
No.
you could put
Well,
honey.
actually, I opened the door. Well, I didn't open the door. Somebody else opened the door to let the dogs out after that. And Stella went over there, and I was like, Stella, no. And she, like, moved away, and she was fine. She was doing her own thing. And Honey went right in there.
It could be a good idea to teach her not to do that. Like Stella, I bet we could teach her not to kill the rabbits somehow.
Right. I just
Like, what if I dressed up in an Easter bunny outfit?
Yeah, I think that'll work. You should do that.
I showed her something.
What?
What?
Like I don't know what, but like
Wait, sorry, showed her.
You
something?
watch Cobra Kai for like one season.
no, like what if I dressed up in an Easter bunny outfit and I like put her in her place for messing with the little bunny?
How are you going to put her in her place?
What are you going to
Probably
speak to her rabbitly?
Well,
Rabbitly.
unfortunately, it might get physical.
What?
That's all I'm saying. She got physical with the little baby bunny. And so it's time for her to, well, actually, I guess I wouldn't be her own size, but I'll show her how it feels like to pick on someone that's smaller than her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
Pick on someone your own
Think about
size.
it. Think about it. If you picked on a little baby bunny and then a 6-foot bunny comes at you, you ain't gonna mess with the little baby bunny no more. Okay? And y'all laughing, but I think it would work.
No, but it's gonna
I
what
think
if it's
Stella
an
might
endless
still take you out.
What if it's an endless cycle? Like you're like the 6-foot bunny, but then a 12-foot German Shorthair Pointer comes for you.
I can just imagine it now. Stella like jumps up and grabs the nose of the mascot and like flips around and Cash can't see. He's like,
Stella just
"Why?"
starts biting me. I was like, I'll put her in her place. Don't worry.
She like drags you over to the electric fence and makes you just get
Why can't I
electrocuted.
see me getting just absolutely mauled by Stella and all you guys just watching from inside the house? Like,
And
don't
laughing.
worry, he's putting her in her place.
He's being dragged across the yard by Stella.
Like when I
Oh
first
my
met y'all, was that like awkward or something?
Yeah.
Right.
No, you were so polite.
Right.
I was
You were
polite.
so polite. You were like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you," and then after like the second time, you were like, "Stop."
So, she was like, I'm just gonna
Wag,
go.
man.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time we saw you, like, this is a wag, man. This is wag, man.
Right.
Yo,
You guys
we
seen
were
that
at-
video?
Okay.
No? No one saw that video? Okay.
Do it
Kate-
again,
Kate-
Uncle Steve.
Kate gets
Have you
it.
seen that
at least.
video?
What's
No,
the
but
video?
Uncle Steve videos.
Do it
Hey,
again,
Cash almost got
Uncle
killed
Steve.
this weekend.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
at
did.
the volleyball courts.
Oh.
No.
What
I-
she doing? The dishes.
What?
Have you seen that one?
No.
What she doing? The dishes.
No.
Okay.
Well, that was.
Well,
Cash, would you like to
Just
talk about
gonna-
how you got almost killed at the volleyball court?
I didn't get almost killed, but
No, you could have been killed.
You've sleepy in your eye.
Ew.
I have what?
Sleepy in your eye.
What does that mean?
Eyeballs. I mean eye crust.
Huh?
I mean eye crust.
I don't think he does.
Is she trolling me?
I don't see
Well,
any.
can you tell us how you almost died this weekend?
I didn't
It's on
almost
your
die. I
lip.
don't know what he's talking
Oh,
about.
all right. Well,
You
then-
don't think you could have died?
Matt, can you
Okay,
explain
why
how
did
I
you
would have
leave?
died?
Why did you leave then?
We got kicked out.
I thought you said it. Y'all told me earlier that you were like, yeah, we should probably get out of here.
No, I got kicked out of volleyball because some menaces screwed it all up for me. Because one of them stole the cop's bicycle. And so we all had to stop playing volleyball. Because one kid stole the cop's bicycle.
Okay, why would you steal a cop's bicycle?
That's what I was saying. I was
Okay,
like,
why
why
do I
did you
feel
do
like
that,
you
man?
were the
He
one who
said
stole
the
the bicycle.
craziest part is because the boys. Okay.
No, listen, this kid steals the cop's bicycle. And we're like, well, that wasn't really smart of him. And then he starts running, and the cop's chasing him. And we just continue.
Wait, why
playing.
was the cop on a bicycle?
I don't know, but when he first drove by on the bicycle, there was like a little fight going on, and this cop comes whipping in on this bicycle, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. He popped a wheelie over the curb and was like, and all of us were like, hey! And then he comes back and he's chasing this kid, and he don't got the bicycle no more, and the kid's just running, and then we played volleyball for like 5 or 10 more minutes after that, and him and the kid come back running. They've been chasing each other for like 10 minutes. And finally, the kid just gives up. He's like, puts his hands up and he falls on the ground like this.
I would
And-
definitely do that.
And he literally just gives up. And he's like, okay. And the cops arrest him. He's like, why'd you take my bike?
Wait. They arrested him?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't
You
really
can't
steal
steal
a
a
cop's
cop's
bicycle.
bicycle.
Okay, well, you can get away with stealing another person's bicycle, but not a cop's. Are
No,
you
you
kidding?
can't. I
no.
don't think you can get away with
Probably not
stealing
either, but
anyone's.
yeah, if you do it to a cop, it definitely becomes like 10x worse. Like, if you steal a car or you steal a cop car,
Then
I
it's
feel like you're
10x
gonna get more in
worse.
trouble.
Dude,
Right.
I
With a
feel
cop
so
car.
sometimes. I feel so bad for cops. Like that guy just chased a kid. The kid just took his bicycle for no reason. Just took his bicycle.
Yeah, but actually, I wouldn't feel bad because I remember I leaned over to Alex and everyone. And I was like, wouldn't it kind of be fun to be a cop? Like, think he got it, and then the other kid got tased.
Unless Cash.
I'm
he
like,
did. Some
Yeah,
officers,
he just got to
Listen.
tase a kid.
There was like
No
1,000
way.
kids at the volleyball court.
Like my age or?
yeah, all
Yeah.
high schoolers, and they're running around.
I'll go with y'all. I mean,
What?
I was kidding. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and they're
Right.
running around just the entire like place, going from one side of the park to the other,
Harper?
and back to
What?
the other
Is
side.
that-
And there's
Yeah.
like 20 cop cars there, and the cops are just chasing the kids.
Well, Cash, you say you would want to be a cop, but you know some police officers just get stationed at like the local high school, and there's nothing exciting.
Oh, that's a cook.
Like they're just or the local middle school.
Look, here's him getting arrested.
I feel like there's some pretty exciting things happening in high school.
Wait,
You're so
where's
right.
this volleyball court? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
That's the kid that stole
No,
the bike.
You're so right. I actually saw this thing.
Look
the
at how
other
many
day.
cops got called.
that's insane. That's for one kid stealing a bike.
Oh no, there was like 1,000 of them. I'm
I
not
see-
even kidding. There's probably 1,000 to 2,000
Okay,
kids.
how many
There's a
bikes
lot.
were there?
Oh, it was probably just one bicycle that was stolen.
Okay,
Yeah, but the kids there was fights.
There
breaking
was a
out.
bunch of fights
and that's
happening.
That's why the cops showed up.
Y'all
first.
should have
Yeah.
started with that.
And after they said it lasted like an hour, the fighting lasted for like an hour, and the cops like couldn't break it up, so they just made everyone leave. So Cash and them had to leave. But I saw this thing because Kinsey and I were just talking. She said, I don't know, sometimes those cops at high schools have some pretty exciting jobs. I saw these people that were talking about like high school, like just like school confessions, like crazy things that they've done or had happen at their school. And I wanted to share them with y'all.
Okay.
I curated a list of stories.
Oh,
That's the most Kate thing I've ever heard. So type A.
I did type it out on a Word document. So
Okay, let's hear these stories.
well, okay.
Typed us out stories about high school kids getting in trouble.
Well, I saw like people like saying confessions and stuff,
Right.
like things that have happened. Right. So I'm gonna
I'm just
no.
kidding.
So, but
I'm
some of
kidding.
these are true, and some of these are false, and you guys have to try to guess.
Oh.
So I'm gonna share the first
I like
one.
this game a lot.
I like this suitcase. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
I'm gonna share the game.
Okay.
I like my suitcase.
Oh, wait, I need my microphone.
I'll be able to tell you so quick if this is fake or real.
No, you
Wait,
won't.
hold on. Explain the game to me.
So it's like school confessions, like things that have happened at schools and stuff. And I
Okay.
put together a list of it's like just random stories that I've collected.
And we
And-
got to guess if the story is real or fake.
Yeah, if it actually happened or not.
Did you make up the fake story, or was it already made up? And
No,
you
I
just
made
had to-
I made up the fake stories.
Okay, so which
Okay.
stories did Kate make up and which ones are real? All right,
Okay,
here we
all
go.
right. First one. I pooped my pants in the nurse's office.
This is fake.
That's happened to me
No,
before.
no, no.
This is-
Actually, I've heard of this.
Okay.
Continue.
Kenzie, is there something you'd
I
like
was
to
sick
say?
at school, so I went to the nurse's office, and I really had to poop. There was no bathroom, and I pooped my pants.
That's definitely true.
That,
No,
no,
I
that's
feel like-
that's something Kate would write as a fake one.
No, I
No.
feel like it has to be true.
and
'Cause
think this is
That's
bad.
true.
in,
Gotta be true.
in 7th grade, I was in art class and I spilled paint all over myself, and so I had to go to the no paint.
Right.
It was paint.
Okay. I promise. Yeah.
And I had to go to the nurse's office, and she had a whole bucket of clothes, and I was like, "Why do you have these?" And she was like, "Oh, kids have accidents." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like how Cash and Mav they weren't
Wait,
potty
I
trained until like
understand.
12."
What?
Yeah,
think it was real?
Wait, what did she say?
She said we were potty trained till
Do you
12.
think that story
Listen,
was
okay, I was potty trained
Yeah.
at like 11.
Listen,
Okay?
No,
and
it was
12
only
was
the
just
night
a rough
hours.
period.
the
It was
night
the
hours were
transition.
what got us.
Yes.
Okay?
I was fully daytime potty trained by like 8.
Yeah.
All right?
We were good in the day.
I was. Nighttime took a little longer for us. And everyone grows at different rates.
We were
Right.
slow learners.
That's okay.
and
So-
we're fine with that.
Yeah.
Do you guys
And you
think-
know what? Every once in a while, I have a mix up even now. Oh, sue me. Okay? Sue me.
No, you're human.
Yeah.
Don't sue him.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
sue me for being a human.
so I think Kate's story is true.
Cash?
Man, if there's
True.
First of all, hold on, I want to touch back on Kenzie's story. I understand kids, poop their pants, but that many kids have a whole
to have a
bin full.
No,
bucket?
it was a bin full, yeah.
I mean, because you would think at the end of the day she'd empty it out, that it wouldn't like stay there for weeks, like the poopy pants.
No, these are clean clothes.
Yeah.
Clean
what?
clothes.
She had a bin of clean clothes, so when Kate, she's not gonna keep.
Yeah.
pants.
Okay. See, I was mixed up in the story. I thought that was like all the
Bad clothes.
the discard.
Ew, no, you
clothes.
throw those things away.
Yeah,
or
that's
you
Yeah.
send
What?
them
Are you
over.
kidding?
No, that makes a lot more sense. I'm glad we clarified.
Yeah.
It smells so bad in the office.
That's what I was thinking.
Right, so you can just go.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just
I'll
guess
just
now. I'll
get
just say my
out.
guess. It's
Right.
fake.
Fake?
Right.
Real.
Yeah.
Fake. I think it's real.
What?
Wait, what?
Dude, you're doing the thing again. Fake. Real. I'm just gonna go.
I think it's real.
You're like, what's that? Fix It Felix?
No. What? No.
How Fix It Felix moves? That's how you talk.
Okay, little side note. The reason I do it is because it like reminds me of some of those jocks in high schools where they're like, and like they put their tongue to the side of their mouth and they're like,
Like in movies? Oh.
And they
What?
just talk like that?
yeah.
I don't see the correlation between what you're doing right here and what you.
I think it's right.
Uh-huh. Okay, do you guys
What?
want the answer?
What?
Yeah. What's
They like put their foot on the back of the wall like this
Wait, okay, so real, fake,
and
real.
have like a toothpick in their mouth. Okay.
yeah, everyone thinks it's real besides me.
Okay, that story is true. It happened to me.
Told what?
Oh my god.
Did you say an age?
I thought that story sounded somewhat familiar.
Wait, did you say an age?
There's no way that
No.
happened to you.
Yeah, how
what
old?
age is this?
11.
What?
You were 11?
She's 11.
I was
Dude,
so
The
sick.
live
She's
studio
embarrassed
audience is
for
11.
you.
That's so embarrassing. Last time I pooped my pants was
sick.
last
I
week.
was so sick, and I like knew I was sick that morning,
Man.
but I still went to school. And then after like 2 classes, I was like, I gotta go home. So I went to the nurse's office, and like I didn't know if there was a bathroom in there or not, and so I ended up pooping my pants.
I'll be honest.
Has this happened to anyone else in school?
No.
No, I haven't.
If I was in class, right, and all of a sudden I was like,
I gotta go.
dang it.
Oh,
I wasn't
not-
in class.
I'm
I was
not
in the
gonna
nurse's
go.
office. It was appropriate.
I should go to the nurse's office. I would go to the bathroom.
No, I wasn't like I was like my stomach just really hurts. Like I'm sick. I just need to go home. And while I was waiting to get picked up in the nurse's office.
Wait, so you were like this? I'm really
No,
sick.
I was like walking around.
No, look, just I'm really sick, Miss Nurse.
Oh my goodness. She said, "You're fine. Go back to class." And you were like,
No, I'm really sick. See how sick I am.
Pooping my pants.
Yeah.
No,
I was really sick.
in sixth grade.
Highly unfortunate. I was
"Right now,
aware.
you're doing it right now." Yes.
Dude, that's honestly my favorite videos on TikTok, dude, are always the like 2-year-olds when they poop their pants and they're standing there looking at the camera and they're like,
I know. They're like,
eh. And then after they're done, they're like, okay. And they just walk off.
In sixth grade,
Yeah.
in science class,
Traumatizing.
I'd be so mad at my 2-year-old, dude. Just like, stop it. What are you doing?
in sixth grade, in my science class, my science teacher was pregnant, and so she was just like,
Sorry. it's
I'm
just so,
I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at the
you
TV.
gotta wait to talk until people are done laughing.
Okay, continue.
Okay, we're done.
Just don't imagine the 2-year-old.
stupid.
Okay,
they're
we're
looking
good.
at the camera like this.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Are you good now?
Yeah, unless a
fine.
2-year-old walks in here, I'd lose it.
And they like stand at the camera and they're like,
All right,
I'll
we're
stop.
done. We're done.
Cash is gonna teach his children to do.
I mean,
that.
unless they come in right now. I don't know. It could be funny, right?
Okay, in sixth grade, in my science class, my teacher was pregnant, so she was like extra hormonal and moody.
Right.
And so anytime anybody asked her like a simple question, if she had a rough day, she would lose her mind. Okay. And it's the last period of the day, so we're about to go home, and this girl, I won't say her name because poor
You
girl.
can say it.
No,
Oh,
probably not.
right. All right.
No,
Okay.
call her out. No, I'm kidding.
Name drop.
No, it's fine. Anyways, this girl, she's sitting right in front of me, and we're in rows. And I guess the building is like slightly tilted. That's gonna come in handy later in the story. But she asked the
Okay.
teacher, she's like, "Can I go to the restroom?" Teacher loses her mind. She's like, "I'm sick of you asking you to go to the restroom. I am pregnant and I haven't gone to the restroom in 3 hours." And like starts bawling her eyes out.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
And in the meantime, she's like, "No, you can't go to the restroom. Like, stop asking questions." And so the girl's sitting there and like she's like shaking her desk and stuff. And I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I have to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Just leave." And she's like, "I'm gonna get in trouble. I can't go to ISS again."
What?
I know. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this girl's losing her mind." Like, not even, I kid you not, like a minute, 60 seconds later,
No.
you just see like liquid coming down the floor. And because the building was like slightly tilted,
Oh my
bags
gosh.
and stuff are sitting here.
Oh my god.
All over my bags.
Oh.
And homegirl, poor girl, she should have left when I told her to. Because I was like, insert name, and she was like, "Ah!" And then she ran out of the class. But then everyone saw her pants were like soaking wet, and there was liquid all over the floor.
Yeah, she
That's
ran
so
out
sad.
a little too late on that one.
Yeah, it was-
bad
oh
timing.
my
if you
Yeah.
ask me.
That's,
Oh,
I'm just,
man.
you know, I was
What
in the
grade was
nurse's
this?
office, so it was
Sixth
fine.
grade.
6?
Ooh,
What?
I feel like the teacher could get in
Oh,
trouble for that.
no.
Low key.
I feel like the kids should have just went up and left.
No, you can't.
That's-
You can't just
when
live
you're
after
11
listening
and
to
you
the
think
teacher,
the teacher has that much power over you.
Oh, I still think that they do.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Harper, if your teacher said, no, you cannot use the bathroom and you had to use it that bad, would you not just get up and go?
I can't.
No,
I
you'll
physically
get
can't.
What do you
Right
mean?
now.
Are y'all chained down in school? or something?
Yes,
I don't
yes.
understand.
Kids don't
School is
understand.
prison.
They will write you up and like because the teacher
You'll get in
won't
trouble.
think that you have to go to the
They'll
bathroom.
give you a
that
referral.
bad.
Okay, get me in trouble. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, and then what I'm like, okay, then. So
And then if it was that serious, I'd go use the bathroom on her desk.
No, I was
No,
gonna say.
okay, that's
I
what I'm
honestly, if
thinking.
you have to go that bad, you need to just be like, listen, I'm gonna go right here and you can clean it up, or I can go to the bathroom. It's up to you, man.
Next
It's up to
time-
you, whatever you want to do, whichever one.
Yeah, because the teachers are always are like, this is such a burden, and I'm like, can I use the restroom? And they're like,
They act like it's the most absurd
they're
question
like,
ever.
oh my
It's probably because some kids like take advantage and they just go play around.
But
in
like,
the
why did
bathrooms,
they
but-
care that much?
If I was a teacher, I really wouldn't even care.
Yeah. Okay.
About,
I
like,
have
I mean,
lots
I
of
mean, like the
these.
people
wait,
who
yeah,
then
okay, let's hear the
come
next
out and
one.
be
I
like,
have
yeah, if
lots
you
of
want,
these.
if you want to go play around the bathroom, go
Okay.
ahead.
Are you ready for the next
As
one?
long as you probably pass high school, you be aight.
I will clarify. These next ones are not my story. Just the first one.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Good to
that's
know.
what we'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
I peed in a mop bucket.
Why do they all involve? Kate, what?
That's just what happened, you know. I had been in class and I really needed to pee, so I left class and started.
I was gonna move it down so you're not blocking
Oh,
your face.
right.
I thought you were trying to cheat.
No, what the?
Okay. So I left class and started
Wait
walking
a
to the bathroom when I realized I wasn't going to make it. I was right next to the janitor's closet that was halfway open, and I used the mop bucket to avoid peeing my pants.
True.
False.
I mean, that's essentially what me and Matt just said we do. But
I feel like
No,
it's
that's
false. I
false.
feel like you would run to the restroom.
Yeah, you'd run to the restroom. Your mind's focused on one thing: restroom. You're not thinking like
yeah,
janitor's closet.
listen,
Mop.
when it
Mop
comes to
bucket.
having to use the bathroom, you're either gonna make it to the bathroom and use it, or
You're not making.
you're not making it.
No, you can
You're
do
not.
it,
You're not
so.
stopping midway to be like, I guess halfway point. I guess the mop bucket. Will
No,
help."
I think a boy would definitely
I
do that.
100%.
Because
Justin Bieber
we
did.
were at a gas station the other
Remember
day.
that?
Yeah.
He peed in a mop bucket.
What?
He
Justin
did.
Bieber, when he was like 17, a viral clip of him. He's like in some like restaurant or something. He just went over to a mop bucket and started peeing it.
He's
Oh
so
my
funny.
gosh, what the
I'm
heck?
so in love with him. I mean, wait, what? Okay, wait.
He's married.
I know. I just was thinking.
Yeah. What?
Thinking what?
Abigail, what are you saying?
Oh, you can
Yeah,
just,
just-
I-
you
I-
can just set
I
them
don't-
down.
Thank
She's
you.
just like gotta go.
Thank
You know,
you.
she's gotta.
Wait, what were you saying, Abigail? No, come share. Come share. No, where's she going? Why is she leaving
She
downstairs?
doesn't like being
Why
on
is she going?
camera.
She was like,
I'm just gonna leave him right
"Them
Yeah.
over there." I mean, I'm not a part of them. I was like, "What are you saying?"
Dude, I can't believe some people are like I would be so nervous to be on camera sometimes.
All right,
Yeah.
Kate. Well, do you
Alright.
have any that don't involve
Well, okay.
using the restroom?
First of all, that one was actually true. That was a real
Ha,
story that
told
happened
y'all.
to somebody.
Was it to Justin Bieber?
No, it
Was
was,
it
it
a
was just
boy?
on, it was just a story.
It had to have been a boy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no girl can just squat down.
Okay.
On the mop bucket.
I took a test for my twin sister. She had a makeup test schedule and asked me to go take it for her. We're identical, so I knew we could get
Can
away
you?
with
Whoa,
it.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on, I just want to preface something. If you are at one of our live shows and you have to use the bathroom, please do not use a mop bucket. Please just make
Just
it to the
use it
restroom.
in your seat. You're not allowed to use
You
the
also don't
restroom.
have to ask for permission mid-show.
Actually,
just
I
go.
would like if they did. I think that'd be funny. If somebody
You just have them
if
raise their
somebody was just raising their hand the entire time, the audience would be like,
I would love that.
what?
Y'all are gonna have
Yes.
everybody doing that now. Nobody. We won't,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I'd still
You
laugh.
can use the restroom.
Just yes. And then, can I use the restroom? No. Just sit back.
Just no, just. Why do you like? Fine, go, but just be quick.
That's exactly what they do. They're like, why do you do this? Okay,
Hurry
just
back.
Go, hurry
No
back.
tomfoolery.
It's so funny.
Okay. Yeah. No. Don't use the mop bucket.
Okay. Can you say your story with more enthusiasm and slowness?
Yes. I took a test for my twin sister. She had a makeup test scheduled and asked me to go take it for her. We're
A makeup
identical.
test?
Not like
Yeah,
Mary
like she failed a
Poppins.
test, so she had to go like take it.
Oh.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was a makeup. Okay.
Oh,
Man.
we're
Makes sense.
identical, so I knew that we could get away with it. But that morning, she had made me mad, so I purposely failed the test. She deserved it completely, TBH.
Oh,
that's so real.
I'm gonna say false. No matter how mad you are at your sister, you don't do that. That's
bull.
crazy.
I would
I
fail
would.
test if I could for Mav, even just for the hobby of it.
Oh man,
the hobby of it?
If Cash asked me to take the test for him, and I was mad at him, I mean, there's like no. I would.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean, not even mad at you.
not even trying.
I mean, just for fun. Like,
No.
if I was taking his test, I'm going to give him an F. And then he gets an F, it's like, gotcha. I mean, that's funny. I think that's true. But for the sake that the last two have been true, I'm going to say it's fake.
I'm gonna say it's true.
it's real. It's got to be real.
There's no way it's 3 reels in a row. Kate wouldn't do that.
It's real.
It's fake.
I'm gonna say false.
What is it?
It is false.
Ah! See, I told you Kate would not
Man.
put 3
Well,
reels
just
in
so
a row.
you know, I am
Accuracy.
just reading these in a random order.
Yeah?
Because I
Well,
have a list, and I don't know how many y'all are wanting, so I'm just trying to.
Don't
What
be
is
mad.
it
I guessed
all?
it correctly.
Okay, all right, and here we go.
Oh.
I manipulated my teacher into giving me a better grade. I knew I was going to fail my class, and I had to retake. I would have to retake it the next year. I had a 68, and I needed a 70 to pass. I went to my teacher after class and cried about everything that was wrong in my life, resulting in my poor grade. She felt bad about it and gave me an extra 2 points to pass the class. I feel bad for manipulating her, but I needed to pass the class so badly.
Is this
Uh,
your story?
Yes, that's what I was
Sounds
going
like
to say.
Kate.
If
Yeah.
this one is fake or real or whatever it is inspired by Kate.
Yeah.
Because you did that.
I did not.
Yes,
you
you
did
did.
something similar.
Yes,
if
you did.
didn't.
With your one teacher.
No, I did not.
You definitely did.
Yes, you did. Remember you said she felt bad that I was crying over you, so she let me pass.
Yeah, but that wasn't me manipulating her. That was me just genuinely being traumatized.
That
by
was
you.
literally the exact story you just read.
This is a true story.
Okay, it is a true story, but it's not my story.
Yes, it is.
It is your story, whether you like it or not.
It's not my story.
Rather the one you were reading was your story, that
was
also
somebody
happened
else's
to you.
story. I did not go ask my teacher to pass me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but she did it anyway.
She did because she knew that I would have to retake the class the next year. But that's crazy that y'all thought that was me. It was not my story.
No, we know it's you.
Whatever.
This isn't a thing.
We
Oh,
know.
okay, whatever.
Like, we know. So
We know. So you gotta go.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
trying to read.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I sprained my ankle and dragged out the injury because I liked the guy that was helping me get from class to class. Okay, now here's the little explanation.
I would definitely.
I had sprained my ankle and was on crutches. I went to a small school and they had assigned someone to help me get from class to class. He was a football player that I thought was so cute and I
Was
enjoyed
he like this?
toothpick in the mouth.
And I enjoyed getting to walk with him, so I dragged the injury out an extra 2 weeks to get to spend time with him. A few months later, I found out that he had said he hated that he had to help me because he thought I was annoying.
I'll be honest. This sounds like Kate's writing.
What the?
It does.
Sounds like another story inspired by Kate, dude.
It sounds fake. It sounds like a fiction novel.
Yeah,
I've ever heard
it sounds that actually sounds exactly like a high school romance
my
book
gosh, I
which
did
Kate
forget-
reads. So I'm gonna say that's fake.
Wow.
I forgot to
Fake.
tell you something.
It was true.
True.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say was, my friend sent me a video of your ex in school. He was like, "Yo, this is Kate Baker's ex," and then he was like, "Yo, what's up, Harper?
If
Do you want to say hi to him?"
Do you know that I've been out of high school for
yeah,
I
I
know.
think they might have been lying to you.
You went
Harper.
to prom with him.
I didn't go to prom. What? I didn't go to homecoming or prom, so there's no confusion there.
No,
Harper-
there's something.
Harper's realizing she's been lied
Somebody
to.
lied to you. and
I
you
saw a photo. Was it like AI or something? Because I swear that was you. I'll have to check it. Wait.
That is wow.
Somebody got you.
No.
It was probably some 17-year-old too that was like, yeah, I went to prom with her. Like, but you were 5 when I was in high
No,
school.
it's true.
Oh, I was on the phone with my sister today, and she teaches 8th grade.
That is
Wait,
Kate.
let me see.
That is Kate.
What is it?
Let me see.
Is it my 8th grade formal?
I think, yeah.
Okay, it was.
Oh yeah, that's
Wait,
her
let me
formal.
see. What the frick? Wait, you were with him?
No, I wasn't with him. My friend was with him. If you look
Am
in
I on
the...
the right video?
Oh, wrong one.
No, that's them at Taco
No,
Bell.
it's the phone. Dude, why is that still on his phone? That's insane. Crazy work, honestly.
Wait, was he
Why-
on
why-
Snapchat?
Wait, why is that kid hanging out with y'all?
Yeah. Wait,
No, I
why
wasn't
is that
with
guy
him.
hanging out with you?
I wish I knew
Oh.
why he was hanging out
that
with
was
my friend.
someone's Facebook. That's insane.
What are you going through her photos?
Yeah,
Yo, I'm just looking at the
Whoa.
picture. Wait, who sent that to you? That's crazy.
You're still talking to that guy?
No.
No. Oh wow.
Wow.
We're friends. We're friends. We can be friends.
Really?
Friends. Fun friends.
That's crazy.
What the?
Fun
No
Yeah.
fun friends.
That's
no
what-
fun friends allowed.
Right.
You should go.
I'll head out right now. I mean, if you want me to. No, but actually, I don't know why he was hanging out with him. But he was like, "Yo, this is Kate's ex. Get a load." And I was like, "Hi."
He said what?
He said, "Get a load."
Get a load.
I was like,
Get a load of this guy.
That's crazy. Anyways.
"Get a load of this guy." I was like, "Hi."
Not anymore at all, but way back in the day, that picture kind of looked like Cash. So you had to
Thank
tell
you.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you, Kenzie. I look like Kate's 13-year-old ex. I'm glad.
Yeah, you were a good backup, honestly.
Yeah.
It didn't work out
Glad
for me
I
and
look
him,
like a
so.
13-year-old boy, Kenzie. Appreciate that.
I know, I meant your old Cash looks like.
13-year-old
Hey,
me.
Kenzie, stop talking.
Looks
Okay,
like-
whatever.
Just don't say anything else.
All right,
y'all
last
ready?
one.
Last one. I mean, I put some time into this.
Okay, we can keep going.
No,
I'm
it's
here
fine.
for
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
read them all.
Well, he'll just go.
No, read all of them,
Nah,
right?
it's
Give
fine.
us a super
Okay.
crazy one. Oh, I have a crazy story from high school.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all tell me if
Sure.
this is real or not.
You just said it's from
Sounds
high
like it's
school.
real.
Yeah, it really sounds
Okay.
like it's
It's real.
I'm going to go real.
I have a good story for y'all to hear. Y'all tell me if it's real or not.
A crazy story from my childhood that actually happened. You guys can tell me if it's real.
The amount of smiling she did there, she was like,
It's kind of a sad story, actually.
Oh.
And just slightly inappropriate, but not too inappropriate.
Okay.
So this teacher had a heart attack in the middle of the hallway while we were
Oh,
transitioning
no.
classes.
Well, that's not very like LOL
That's not very
podcast
fun.
vibes.
So you guys
well,
took
yeah,
the
Wait,
opportunity.
hold on.
Wait, did you guys take the opportunity to finally use the restroom?
It was time to transition class, so yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, so
I don't think she got the joke, but
I
Alright.
got it. I understood it. And the medics had to come because
Right. I mean, because she had a heart attack.
she had a heart
Yeah,
attack.
right.
So she's just laying there on the floor, and they had to take out those little
Yeah.
shocker
Defibrillators?
things, and everyone's just standing
So
around
she
like.
died.
No, she didn't die.
Okay.
She didn't
But her
die.
heart stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get shots with that thing, you practically dead.
But it
I would
was-
say you're dead.
It was so
Yeah,
sad
not brain
because
dead, but-
everyone had to stand around. Well, they didn't have to. I don't know why the principals did not like make everyone leave, but everyone like watched her like get electrocuted.
Yeah.
And it was really embarrassing for her probably, and everyone was like.
Wait,
taking
how
videos
old were
and
y'all?
stuff.
Did I ever?
It was in
sometimes-
high school. I was a
That's so
junior.
scary.
so-
Sometimes I wonder if those things work, or if those are just like, let's see if it works.
Hey,
like,
can we try one on you on the
no,
pod?
because
On the pod
also my
sometime.
theory is it also would kill you.
No.
I know they're supposed to bring
No.
you back to life,
No, it's like a jump start. Think about a
It'd be
car.
like double life.
but dude,
when
when I
you
see those things in the
jumpstart a
movies, the
car-
person jumps off the ground.
Yeah, let me hit you with it one.
Did you know people with smelling salts? You know those smelling salts that people like prank people with?
Yeah.
Those are supposed to bring you back to life too. That's how strong they are. So when somebody smells them, and
Are
like
those the things that people like guys do before they lift weights? They're like
yeah, yeah.
those things.
I
Oh, that's
no,
crazy.
but no, like some people
You never
prank
You've
seen
never
people
seen
with
smelling
No.
salts?
and they're
It's
like
just supposed to be like a horrible smelling, strongest smelling thing ever.
and like you like prank people in public and you're like yo, can you smell my new cologne that I made or perfume?
Yeah.
And then they do it and they're like, oh.
It like
It's
hurts
so
your
funny.
head. They're like, can you smell my cologne? Tell me if you like it. It's like, oh.
I think
It's so funny.
guys do it when they're. I don't know this actually. I think they do it though when they're lifting weights to like breathe more to get more oxygen to you so you can lift more weight. That's my theory.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think smelling anything.
Wait,
you
so
gotta
is that
lift
the end of
more.
your story? It was just like an embarrassing story for the
Wait,
teacher?
yeah, I'm
So
confused by
just
your
someone
story.
died in the hallway.
Well, no, she didn't die.
She's
No,
still
everyone was
here.
just around her taking pictures. But like,
Oh,
What?
the
that's
slightly
wrong.
inappropriate part, which I don't know why they didn't like make everyone go to class. It's so sad. The slightly inappropriate part is like to use those things, it has to be on skin, and so they had to lift her shirt up. So all the kids around her was like,
Aw.
and like she ended up being okay, and she had to teach the next semester, so it was really embarrassing
Right.
for her.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
at least
that's the
the
whole
kids
story.
got to like see her stomach.
What?
Well, there is that.
I
So,
know.
Kate, can you read your other story?
I mean, honestly, her fault. She shouldn't die like
Okay,
that.
wait, I have another story that's funnier.
Is it
Okay,
involved
I
her
would
dying
love to
again?
hear it.
Like,
It
lifting up
involves
her
death,
shirt.
yes, but not a
What?
teacher.
Why?
Okay.
Why people be dying at your
She's
school?
like dead rabbit, dead lady in the hallway.
No, this is not a dead human.
Dead
So-
naked lady.
So in volleyball,
How does this involve anything besides a human?
Dear Lord, how hard
In
did you?
volleyball, this ostrich ran across and we killed it, man.
No,
Who
okay.
would have saw that coming?
volleyball season is the same time as football season, and in Livingston, wherever we traveled for volleyball that year, the football team was also in the same town. So as soon as our volleyball games were over, we'd have to go to the football games to support them. And as soon as the football game was over, we would like follow each other back to Livingston. And this one game was like 2 hours away. And so it's probably 12 o'clock at night, maybe 1 in the morning. And when you're on a school bus, you like sit in your bus and you like fall asleep. And
Right.
we're laying there like asleep. It's like 1 in the morning. And all of a sudden, our coach like slams on the brake and our bodies just fall into the neck. Everyone's like in the floor of the bus.
I have a story.
You know what I'm
after
talking
this.
about?
Yes.
Where you just fall off. You're like, oh, frick. But anyway, so we like get slammed into like the floor and stuff, and everyone's like, what's going on? What's happening? The football bus was in front of us, and they had slammed on their brakes. And so our coach gets out and goes up there, and the football team was like 10 minutes in front of us. So we slammed on our brakes because they were already stopped. And our coach goes out there and is like, what's going on? The football coaches are like pulling this dead cow off the road.
And it's a cow.
That's so
Who would have
small
saw that
town.
coming?
Wow.
No, but it's so funny. Like, poor cow. But it's funny because, like, just imagine being on the bus for school and then you, like, run into a cow.
Right.
Okay.
What?
it's not
Okay,
funny.
I have this like really,
No.
I have
it was
this
so funny,
really
but try
fast
not.
story.
She's
I,
just like, move.
I
Oh, cow! Look, cow's dead.
Ground beef.
no, I literally remember in like kindergarten, there's this guy named Sid. He lives like a minute away from me. He's probably not watching this, but I remember he literally was standing up on the bus and and like he had his backpack on, and basically he was like standing up on the bus, and the people slammed on the brakes, and he did a frontward roll out of the
my
bus.
God.
Oh.
No, like he was literally like this. He was like smiling, and he went and like fell forward, and okay, yeah.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
another.
I was waiting for the cow to come in.
Right, I know.
Yeah, no
I just
cow.
thought.
There was no cow.
Okay.
No, there was
No
a
dead
cow this time,
person?
but like he was.
Yeah.
I remember everybody was like, "Oh!" and he like cracked his head
No,
open.
you low key can
He
fly
cracked
on a
his
bus.
head open.
Yeah, because they stopped and he stood there for a second and went.
Dude,
and
when
then
people say
rolled.
that phrase, like that person
No,
cracks their head
legit
open.
cracked.
No,
Skull.
no one ever did it. Every time somebody says it, I see the person like their head
I cracked my
open.
chin open.
See, that's just not.
Well, it was split open.
I have
No,
another
that's called
bus
a- that's
story
called a
unless
cut.
you are sick of my
No,
story.
I actually
have
cracked
a-
my chin
I have
open.
Crack your head open. I feel like the skull must be cracked.
Yeah.
You know what
Open.
I'm saying, man?
I have
I wanna
more
see a
of my
brain.
I have mine more true or false if y'all want to know.
I
Alright,
have
let's
one
hear
more
it.
bus story if you want to hear it.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you the story. Okay, so it's softball season to set the scene, and I'm
Always a
Kinsey.
season.
I'm 17 years old, and zero responsibility do I have. So I forget my softball pants at home, and we're like maybe 30 minutes in front of my parents who are coming to the game. Are y'all bored yet?
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, you're supposed to act like interested.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
We're really
yeah.
This is a funny story.
What happened to the softball pants?
And our coach was like, not crazy, but kind of crazy, and she was gonna punish us for me not having my pants.
The whole
is-
team?
Yeah.
The whole team.
Are you kidding me? That's what they all do.
Yeah.
One kid
Yeah.
forgets their pants, the whole team runs hills.
It's kind of
except for
like
that
the
kid.
Navy SEAls. I heard they do that there too.
So my
Yeah,
mom,
Never forget your pants in the seals.
so my mom being a real one, pedal to the metal. She's going 90 miles an hour to catch up with our school
Aw,
bus.
Jenny, that's a bit quick.
Well, she had to.
Yeah.
For our
Jenny's just 90 mile an hour by the school
And
bus.
her
Here,
mom
kids,
car.
you take the pants.
No, yes. Okay, and so I lean my body out
And
of
they
the
just
window.
mix it in a cow.
My body is like halfway out the window, which is so not good. And my friend is holding my ankles inside the bus so I don't fall out and die.
Your friend was holding your kinkles?
Down the highway.
Going down the highway. Yes.
What about the bus driver looking out the window?
She wasn't. She was looking straight, and our coach was asleep, so it was fine. And my dad's driving, and my mom's in the passenger seat out the window, and me and my mom do a little exchange with the softball
I like
pants.
that. It's like a
That's
whole other
crazy.
worldly
What?
experience, right? When you're outside of the window.
That's way better than Sid flying down the aisle.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like out of a movie.
Okay, I'm done with my boring stories. Y'all can continue.
Oh, why is it even gotta be Sid, man? It just made it so much funnier.
Like it was Jack flying down the aisle wouldn't be funny, but
That's crazy. Yeah.
All right, Kate, what was yours?
way better than
Oh,
All right.
here, sure, this can be the last one if you guys are tired of my game. One of our teachers had gotten arrested in class. She had been
Wait. I need more enthusiasm. I need it slower.
sorry. One of our teachers had gotten arrested in class. She had been Snapchatting a student inappropriate pictures, and she had gotten fired. We later found out that she was kissing him in her class during free
No.
period.
This is true. This happened
I
at high
I
school
saw.
too.
What?
And it was our volleyball coach.
Was it?
Oh, wait, no, I
Oh.
know this one's true because it happened at Kate's school.
Why does this keep happening?
It happened at my school too.
What?
I
Gosh.
swear, yeah.
Literally every school. There's
Dude,
always
my
one
school
teacher.
too, and I was homeschooled.
What?
What?
No.
Wait.
Yeah, dude, my aunt, she's in jail. She's a bad lady.
No,
Yeah,
she's
no.
not. He's lying.
No, I'm kidding. My aunt's not in jail.
I'm not gonna lie. It was
She's
actually
awaiting trial.
She's
No.
just on parole.
No.
it was actually Sid kissing the teacher. I can't lie.
Wait, what'd you say?
Sid was kissing the teacher.
Oh, it wasn't when he went down the bus aisle. He was like, sorry.
He used that as an advantage.
He took his opportunity, man.
He like flew down in slow motion and kissed the teacher.
What?
Out of a movie.
Wait,
Nobody
so was it real,
understands
Kate?
Yeah, no, that was definitely real.
No,
That's
that happened.
insane.
That was your school story, right?
No, actually, it was a different story, but I could have told
Okay,
them.
all of Kate's fake stories and real stories are inspired by stories that you've told me that have happened at your school.
That's an insane story.
Way better than
I mean,
Sid
like
flying down the
teachers, kids, it just that's wrong.
Especially if you're
Yeah,
Sid.
that's why they got married. Or they got
They
fired.
got
No.
I mean, if you're married, man.
Peace out.
Wait, can we get applause from the live studio audience?
Oh.
Yeah!